This week I'm featuring the Patek Philippe Calatrava Weekly Calendar 5212A. This is still one of my favorite pieces and still in regular rotation. I like this because this leans towards the more casual side of Patek Philippe's dress watches. It's more wearable and versatile and less noticeable. There are a few things that contribute to make this look less formal. The first feature is the font on the dial in that hand-printed style, which you wouldn't see on a more formal watch. The silvery opaline color of the dial is a cooler shade of white, and it matches up with the stainless steel case. The blacked-out anthracite hour markers and hands in that matte finish gives this a slightly stealthy look, and there's just a very slight accent of color with that red tip at the end of the day indicator. The case itself and the bezel are simple and utilitarian. I like that subtle detail of the stepped lugs, but otherwise this looks like a simple round case. From a distance, this could look like a run-of-the-mill watch, but all of the amazing details can be seen when looking up close. And of course, turning it over, you can see that beautifully exposed, intricate movement. So the 5212A and the 5226G are still both two of my favorite pieces. They're both sharp-looking watches, and they both look put together when wearing a business casual outfit. They can both look simple at a distance, but they have amazing intricate details when examining the watches up close, especially that hobnail pattern around the watch of the 5226G. And that textured gradient dial of the 5226G. There was a recent question in the comments section which I want to try to answer here today. The question was whether I'm now enjoying wearing my Patek Philippe more or wearing my Rolex. That would be a difficult decision for anyone to decide between these two brands because the wearing experience between these two are completely different. Patek Philippe watches are classy looking and they can elevate any formal outfit or business casual outfit. They have a strong history and heritage of design and timelessness. and at the same time, they're not too flashy or shiny and don't stand out as much. I still get a slight rush every time I strap on a Patek Philippe in the morning. Rolex is a completely different experience, not better and not worse. It gives me a break from wearing a dress watch, and I like putting this on at the end of the day or on the weekend. I like that reassurance and heft of the all metal bracelet and the extra weight on my wrist. I enjoy wearing my Rolex when I'm going out for a hike or going out for a walk. This 16610 Submariner date, the Neo Vintage version, I've been especially enjoying wearing over the past few days. So which brand do I now enjoy wearing more, the Rolex or the Patek Philippe? I'm not trying to avoid the question, but I enjoy wearing both of them, just depending on the circumstance. I have a few more videos planned for December, but they're still in the planning phase. I'm waiting for the first heavy snowfall of the year so I can go out and do an outdoor video with one of my Rolex, but I haven't decided which Rolex to take out with me yet. I'm planning another visit to the authorized dealer in December, my first visit since July. I have my eye on purchasing a pre-owned piece if it's still available. I normally only purchase new from the authorized dealer, but I may make an exception here because this watch has been discontinued for a long time and it looks so good on my size wrist. And it's also time for another episode of Show Us Your Rolex. I already have a few submissions, but if you want to have your watch featured, get ready to send me your photos. And finally, we have a day trip planned for New York City to see the Christmas lights, some other sights, and maybe some watch shopping. I've been testing out which camera I should bring for video on this trip. I was hoping to just use the iPhone 17 Pro for video, but it looks like the Leica Q3 has deeper and richer colors, so I might just end up bringing that. But that camera will go through batteries very quickly, so I'll have to bring extras. And it doesn't have very good image stabilization. Even after editing the video, the handheld shots still look shaky and unnatural, and it's difficult to keep the camera very still. I might just end up bringing a lightweight mini tripod and setting it down to film whenever possible. Let me know in the comments what other videos would you like to see coming up in December.